Welcome to my channel. Here I discuss issues as it affects Igbos, cultural issues, political issues, social issues. Today I'm going to be discussing about Biafra or Nigeria, the way forward for Igbo. No doubt, Biafra is a very sensitive topic in Igbo land today. In fact, I believe it's one of the issues that once you bring it up, majority of the Igbos lose their sense of reasoning and their emotions takes over them. They do not want to hear any argument that is not in favor of Biafra. They want to believe that Biafra needs to come at any cost, even if it means burning down their own homeland. So Igbos are this emotional whenever the issue of Biafra comes up. And anybody who is pushing this Biafra agenda or propagating Biafra is seen as a hero and a promoter of Igbo. So Igbos are very passionate about Biafra. We only have few Igbos who are interested in being part of Nigeria. I'm not talking about politicians who are promoting Nigeria so that to feather their nest. No, that's not the people I'm talking about. I'm talking about those who do not have any interest, whatsoever, any economic interest, yet they still believe that Igbos being in Nigeria is a better alternative. However, what I want us to look at today is the argument being laundered, being pushed by those who are saying that Igbos are marginalized in Nigeria. This is the foremost reason why majority of Igbos do not want to be part of Nigeria. The first reason, the chief reason is that Igbos are being marginalized. That is, Igbos are being persecuted in the present day Nigeria. So what we are going to do today is to look at this issue, to dissect it, to deconstruct it. Then any thinking person will come to conclusion. I'm not here to conclude for anybody. It's just for us to objectively look into the issue. Now, the second reason that those who are pushing for Biafra is also given is that they say that Igbos have nothing in common with the northern part of Nigeria. So I'm going to start with this particular reason, then end with the marginalization. So do Igbos truly have nothing in common with those from the northern part of Nigeria? Now, I will show you what Igbos have in common. The first one is that the major food in Igbo land today is yam. Our ancestors, their primary food is yam. Abia hanana nindi Igbo. The major food, the most important food in Igbo as a people is yam. Now, the northerners cultivate yam. If northerners cultivate food that Igbos hold dearly to as their major food, does it not show a connection, a kind of kindred spirit? That means there is something that they have in common. Our ancestors, even the present day Igbos, there are some livestock that we take as major livestock, Okuku Igbo, whether it's the male and female own, Ebunu, Ewu. These livestock are all reared by Northerners, and that even today, they bring it down to Igbos, and the Igbos use it very well, which means there is a connection somewhere. Now, Northerners are also pagans. Northerners are also pagans. Before they were colonized by foreign religion, they were also pagans, just like the Igbos. That means there is something in common that they share. They share this paganism. They share their pagan nation together. Up to today, so many Northerners are still pagans, despite holding on to one form of foreign religion, be it Christianity or Islamism. They mix both. Now, let's see what Igbos and the North do not have in common at all. The first one is system of government. I'm talking of before the coming of the colonial masters. Igbos and the North do not have the same form of government. Igbos were purely republican. You hear things like Igbo Enweze, that means Igbos do not have king. Nobody ruled Igbo land. Igbo land were ruled by elders of the community, of the clans. There was nothing like kings, but it was not the same in the North. The North was feudalistic. Up to today, it's still largely feudalistic and oligarchic. So this is a strange system of government. Igbos are republicans by nature. They are hard to rule. But the Northerners are feudal in nature and oligarchic. So their system of government with Igbo system of government is totally different. Now, when we talk about religious colonization, Igbos are now predominantly Christians. When it comes to religious colonization, Igbos are predominantly Christians. Then the Northerners are predominantly Muslim. Igbos are predominantly Christian and the Northerners are predominantly Muslims. So this fight between Christianity and Islam that is playing, for example, between the Arab world and the Western world. So we'll have that fight between the southern part of Nigeria or the predominantly part of southern part of the Igbos who are part of the southern Nigeria and who are predominantly Igbos. In fact, Islam is a religion that has not really found its way in Igbo land. They are still trying to see how they can get a foothold into Igbo land. So these are the differences. Now, another question I want to ask is, are Igbos better than their northern counterpart? The answer is no. I do not think any tribe is better than the other. Igbos are not better than the Hausas or the Fulanis or the Fufundes or the Nupes or the Jukuns or the TVs. These are tribes that make up the northern part of Nigeria. And none of these tribes are better than Igbos. I do not think anybody is better than, any tribe is better than the other. Now, let's look at the major fact that Igbos hold on to: marginalization. Remember, I said that the chief argument that is being promoted is that Igbos are being marginalized, that they are an endangered species in Nigeria. So let's look at it and see if Igbos are being marginalized. The first one, the first indisputable fact is that Igbos are everywhere in Nigeria doing business and they are doing very well. There is no part of Nigeria, there is no state, there is no local government that you enter in Nigeria today that you will not see Igbos doing business. There is no area, I repeat, there is no area that you will not see Igbos doing their legitimate business in Nigeria. There is no other tribe. The people that comes close to doing this in Nigeria are still the Northerners. So in Nigeria, the Igbos are everywhere. So if truly they are being marginalized, will they be everywhere? So for them to be doing business at every nook and cranny of Nigeria means they were welcomed. The second one is that Igbos became vice president of Nigeria not up to 10 years after the Nigerian Biafra War. The Nigerian Biafra War started in 1967 and ended January 1970. Now, 9 years after the war, precisely 1979, Dr. Alex Ekwueme became the vice president of Nigeria, with Shehu Shagari being the president. 9 years. So if Igbos are being marginalized, people that went, a part of the country that went to war against the country and they were defeated, but it was done no victor, no vanquish, that we are all won. 9 years, this part of the country, that's Igbo, became vice president. So, if Igbos are truly marginalized, how come an Igbo man ended up being vice president of Nigeria 9 years after the Nigerian Civil War? Now, the third fact, indisputable fact, is that Igbos are the only tribe that have private properties everywhere in Nigeria. And every year or every month, more Igbos, despite they are shouting Biafra, more Igbos are buying properties everywhere around Nigeria. In fact, if research is done, it may be proved that Igbos have more property outside Igbo land than in Igbo land. So these people that you are saying are marginalizing you, that do not like you, how come they are selling lands to you? How come even you want to buy land and settle with them? If they are truly marginalizing you, how come you want to buy land and settle with them? Knowing that land is not a movable property. It's not something that tomorrow if you say, I do not want to stay here anymore, you'll pack your land and go. So how come you feel safe buying land from them and developing those lands? Now the fourth one is Igbo is one of the 3 major tribes. In Nigeria, there are up to, I think, either 200 or 400 and something tribes in Nigeria, ethnic groups in Nigeria. There are almost 400 or 300 just know that ethnic group in Nigeria are more than 200. But out of these many ethnic groups, Igbos are among the 3 dominant tribes. If Igbos are among the dominant group in Nigeria, is it possible, is it plausible for them to be marginalized? Marginalization are done to those who are in the minority. As far as Nigeria is concerned, Igbos are not in the minority. Igbo is not a minority group in Nigeria. Igbo is a dominant group, a major dominant group in Nigeria. Is it not the big that marginalize the small? So if Igbo is a dominant ethnic group in Nigeria, how can they claim that they are being marginalized? It defies logic. You cannot marginalize a big power without it being catastrophic. For example, if you look at the geopolitical dynamics of the world, the US is seen as a superpower, but we have other superpowers. It's like China being marginalized or Russia being marginalized. They're among the superpowers. They are the dominant superpowers. If you try to marginalize Russia or try to marginalize China, the effect of it will be catastrophic. So you have to be careful. Yes, you might try to oppress them a little, but to go all out to sanction them like how they sanction other nations without them, once they react, the effect will be catastrophic. So there is no doubt that Igbos can say that they are being oppressed in one way or the other. But come on, they are a major ethnic group. You cannot go into a full-scale marginalization with a big ethnic group without the effect being catastrophic. Number five. Igbos are the tribe in Nigeria that marry outside of Igbo land the most. Both they are male and female. They marry outside of Igbo land the most. So if they are being marginalized, how come other tribes accept to marry their women? How come their male marry other women? And those families do not stop their daughters from marrying them. So Igbos intermarry a lot from other tribes. Or is the marginalization, it does not get to the marriage part? That means it's not serious. Because if they are truly marginalized, if they are truly hated, they will not allow you to marry their sons and their daughters. And in the same thinking, Igbos will not want to marry those who do not want them. So, but that's not the case. If you love the video you will just watch, please like and subscribe, and also share the video. Please like, subscribe, and share this video if you love it. Thank you.